like to call freestyle. So I'm going to go ahead and ask one of my colleagues, what grinds their gears? What makes them up? What pisses them off? What shits in their cereal? Dean?
People shitting in my cereal piss me off.
Yeah, I would say that's definitely.
Piss me off too. Or somebody shitting in my cereal.
I mean, if you sitting there
I
eating
didn't
cereal
say it like that.
you're sitting there eating cereal like,
Hey, you gotta be
shit
brown.
my
dog.
cereal.
I'm eating Fruity Pebbles. Learn this thing brown.
I understand the cereal has fiber. You don't have to show me this.
But like I said, I didn't literally mean it. But
Yeah.
I think what kind of what annoys the shit out of me is very people who are just
Smart, dumb motherfuckers.
Smart dumb people, illiterate motherfuckers who just don't make any sense. Don't make any sense. Like we're gonna talk about this. The viral video going around about the young black woman who was saying that she didn't want to double sin because she was a lesbian and she didn't want to sleep with a stud because that would be double sinning.
I just don't understand. Like, a lot of people say that it's religious to think, oh, you should be mad female. But me, even if you're not a religious person, it's immoral. I mean, you was born whatever you are.
I'm not speaking on that in that kind of sense. To me, who each his own.
Yeah,
you want to sleep with
you love who you want to love,
who you love.
but be
I see
real
that.
and own that shit.
Yeah, I see that. Another discussion that we have. We're talking about interracial dating. But you love who you want to love. My thing is, on this particular female, she was saying, "Oh, I don't want to sleep with a stud. That'll be double sinning.
Because she's a stud herself.
I'm a stud and I'm sleeping with another stud. That's double sinning. You're a female having intercourse or relations with another female.
That's hot.
From your point of view, because you said it's a sin and you don't want to double sin. A sin is a sin. There's no such thing as double sinning. There's no such thing as a harsher. One is a sin, but this one is a much harsher sin. A sin is a sin. Pretty much. That's it. And that's what it is. You're sinning.
If you already jumped that line, you can't really jump over it again.
I should go to animals.
Yeah,
I want to say double snow. You double sin. If the line is a sin,
exactly.
you already jumped that line.
Yeah, you can't. It's nothing else. You can't trump that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You
Like
can't.
I said,
There's
you
no
can
trump
trump it.
card for that.
When you go to animals,
Bruh.
But I mean, come on, man.
You're still in sin condom.
Yeah. Well, it's logical thinking. I'm speaking on illiterate people. Like when people feel like they're so smart. I know people out there. I know y'all know. You probably ran into one or two or maybe 100 people that you're having a conversation with, and they're trying to make themselves seem so intelligent when you're thinking in the back of your mind, so stupid. It reminds me of A Living Color. David Wayans and David Allen Greer when they're in jail. See, the proclamation of the ejaculation is anti-cynical.
Oswald
That's a
Hayes.
word.
Put an extra syllable on words does not make you smarter.
Not
Kleenex. You're not constipated.
Yeah, Kleenex. I'm not constipated right now. People, in the vagina of our society.
Let me shed my foreskin on the issue.
Exactly like that. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say, people. It just sounds stupid.
In other words, I probably teach.
Yeah.
I hate when people decide that everything that they say that may be opinion is fact.
Oh, yes.
It's like
I think that it all comes down to perspective.
right.
Because at the end of the day, you determine for yourself what's real to you. And sometimes what's real to you can not necessarily be real to somebody else.
Right.
And you have to understand that. So how you take, living your life or your beliefs and everything like that, that's you. Just be, do right and be right. And just leave it at that. When you press your opinions, and facts and beliefs on somebody else, you can't be mad when they throw it back at you and I don't want it.
if I sit up there and I'm a Christian, I'm gonna try to live on up to that. I'm not gonna go against that and feel like you need to be a Christian. You need to stop smoking. You need to stop doing this. And then you see me in a corner, and you see me in a corner like this,
Smoking.
then what?
I had a doctor do that once. used to work at a hospital. I'm not gonna say the name of the hospital. And I was standing outside, and I was smoking. And I'm just, it was so funny. I'm standing out smoking. He walks outside with a nurse, and he looks at me and he said, "Damn, you know that's bad for you, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, man, I know. I'm trying to quit." And then he turns around and pulls out a pack of cigarettes and starts smoking. In my mind, I'm like, everything you just said.
I can heal myself.
You know what I'm saying? It becomes
Shit, I got
non-relevant. Because if and that's just when it goes back to Christianity or when it goes back to anything, your personal beliefs or your opinions or whatever, the moment you tell somebody something and then you backbite and turn around and do something, the exact same thing, then what credibility do you have?
That's exactly.
You don't have no credibility.
That's the whole thing, just like with the double sinning. You wrong.
The first time you sin the first time, there's no such thing as a double sin. Like Jason said, you already crossed that line.
Yeah.
It makes no sense.